Hello, my name is Chris and I'm a U-Haul hitch professional. If you're planning on towing a trailer with your Mazda CX-50, you're going to need trailer wiring. It is required by the law. Now let's take a look at how to complete this install. You will need the following tools and supplies to complete this installation. Begin this installation in the cargo area and remove your floorboards. Remove the two foam inserts surrounding the spare tire. Now remove the rear scuff panel by pulling upward. Now release two trim clips with your flathead screwdriver. One here, and then repeat for the other side. Next, remove the cargo hook on each side. Use the flathead screwdriver to expose the fastener. Use a 10mm socket to remove it. We need to remove one Phillips head fastener hiding behind the rear seat lowering handle. Use your small flathead screwdriver to expose the fastener. Pry the handle away from the trim to expose another fastener. Remove this fastener using an 8mm socket. As well, remove this forward cargo hook on the driver's side for more access later. We can begin prying the side trim away from the vehicle. Use a trim panel tool to help with leverage. You can now pull the trim away and expose the tail light adapter. Depress the tab on the adapter to release the tail light harness and repeat these steps on the passenger side. We can now install the trailer wiring harness and converter box. The yellow, brown, and red connector will be on the driver's side. As well, the ground white wire, I'm going to peel away, giving me more options for where to mount this. Let's go ahead and plug this in to our previously removed connection. You can now mount your white ground wire to a grounding stud already in the vehicle body here. Use a 10mm socket to remove the fastener. Place the ring terminal over the fastener and re-secure it. Now pass your green wire to the passenger side to plug in. We will secure the wiring coming backwards to the converter box to give us slack for hiding it later. We will now pull all the slack of the green wire to the driver's side and secure it with zip ties to the electrical harness that is already present. We are now ready to install our power wire. I will be using the U-Haul exclusive Power Wire 1. It is OEM grade with built-in resistances, and so for this reason, I start in the engine compartment and work my way backwards to the converter box. Let's take a look at installing the fuse holder. We will be using a power point at the battery because there are none in the fuse box. Open the cover, remove this nut with a 12mm socket. Place your ring terminal over the post and re-secure the fastener. Cover the fuse holder with the cover to protect the hot lead while we move forward. Now use a wiring pole to pass down the firewall, avoiding hot or moving parts in order to retrieve the power lead and pull it back up into the engine compartment. You can now remove trim clips and 10mm fasteners to lower an underbody panel and a heat shield underneath the vehicle. Tape the fuse holder end of your power lead to the pole and pull it back up into the engine compartment, and then we will return and route it backwards. Insert the power lead into the fuse holder. You can now route the power wire behind any existing components or wires or hoses and then use them as anchor points. Use zip ties to secure the wiring so we can return underneath and route it rearward. Now route the power wire rearward, following the brake lines underneath the underbody panel, zip tying it along the way. Continue on the driver's side around the gas tank to the rear of the vehicle, where we will go over any cross members. Continue following the hard metal brake line, but making sure we use enough zip ties to never allow the wire into this coil. Route the power wire over the two exhaust hangers and zip tie to the upper tabs of the exhaust isolators. Now back in the cargo compartment on the driver's side behind the trim, find this grommet and pull it from the vehicle body. This is how we will access our power wire. Use another length of wire to pass through the grommet tape your RAN power wire to it and pull it back into the compartment. Now use a sharp object to pierce a hole through the grommet so that you can pass the power wire through it. Now reseat the grommet. You can now connect your power wire to the converter box. I'm going to use a heat shrink butt connector that is not included with the kit. If you use a heat shrink, use a heat source to melt it. You can now secure the converter box using double-sided sticky tape. You can now route the 4-flat connector into the cargo area and leave it here for future use if you or the customer, owner of the vehicle, so chooses. Our customer is going to leave it in the cargo area. If you want it under the bumper on a bracket, just pass it through our previously accessed grommet. But rather than poking a hole for the black wire, you will cut it so you can pass this and the power wire through them together. You can now secure any loose wiring with zip ties and then return the trim to the vehicle. You can now return all your cargo trim and fasteners. Return your rear scuff panel and fix the weather stripping. Return your styrofoam inserts, keeping your 4-flat connector accessible. Now the 4-flat wiring can be stretched out to your trailer or accessories. Just always make sure it does not get caught by the center clip of the cargo door. Install your dust cover, retention strap first, coil up the wiring and use it like a reusable tie. You can now return the underbody panel, the heat shield, and all the previously removed fasteners. You can now install a 10-amp fuse into the fuse holder. If you've installed a Power Wire 1 like me, this 10-amp fuse will not be included with the kit. That concludes trailer wiring for your Mazda CX-50. Thank you for watching. Please remember to practice safe trailering, and I can't wait to see you out there. If you have any questions about the products seen in this video, or if you'd like to schedule an installation with your local U-Haul hitch professional, please visit us online at uhaulhitches.com. You can also download the U-Haul app from the link in the description for even more ways to manage your hitch and towing needs.